We've seen it, you know, in the first 10 minutes alone that they've had several opportunities on goal and actually scored the goal.
You know, I don't want to, toot my own horn here, but I said, Paul Turner, he creates the stuff. So we maintain possession, and we got the good result from it. Here's Paul Willoughby with the run down the near side, cuts the ball back to his left foot, cuts it back to his right, gets another dribble in, another dribble, shoots, and it goes off the. Now, one thing that those overlapping runs do great on. Well, I'll get back to that. Here's Paul Willoughby on the near side. He's got Steve Command on him, and a little step over, and Command is playing very conservatively right now. Plays the ball out towards Webley, and Webley gives a back heel back to Paul Willoughby, who's able to keep it from going out of bounds. Gets an outswinging curl, goes over the top of Paul Barbosa, Rafa Barbosa. Turner's cross comes back towards Willoughby, and he's going to save it before it goes out of bounds. Like I said, Command's playing very conservatively, does not want to get beat again. Ball goes into Rafa I'm sorry, Jackson went out. That is dispossessed. Here's Paul Willoughby cutting in towards the middle. And Rafa Barbosa's onside, takes a touch, gets the ball tackled away by playing the ball about a yard outside of his box, but it was effective. Rajamur kicks the ball off of Hadley's hip, and the ball goes into Mikhail, and Mikhail does well to come out. Puts the ball to the Norbert West.
5 or 6 second half goals in, and I mean, it can happen to any team. This is not a side that you can take lightly whatsoever. So Rocket City's going to have their hands full here. Paul Willoughby plays the ball into Rafa Barbosa, right back to him, over the top. Paul Willoughby loses his little headband there. I don't know if you saw that, but he's going to look to go back. He draws a crowd of 3 or 4 players, like as Ryan said earlier. All the playoff implications of the world in this game. You have winner tie for Rocket City, and they're into the Final Four. Here's Paul Willoughby. Takes the foul and keeps going, plays the ball back across the green to Kempis Valafano, making a great delayed run. Left-footed shot, near side, goes off to the middle, towards Monday. Skinner comes over, ball bounces a couple times, and Monday steals it off his foot. Willoughby's got the step on here. John Flores puts the ball into Rafa Barbosa's feet. It was a war-torn country, and I'm not sure what exactly his background was, but sure he's when it looked like he wasn't even going to play the ball. So Tal Tim puts it into Willoughby, cuts out wide. Lonergan all over Willoughby. Willoughby on his left foot gets a shot, and Johnson bobbled. Late challenge, nowhere near the ball. So Biggs heads it up to Paul Willoughby. Little ball on him. Cuts in towards the middle. Nice ball back across the grain to Imagine Media and our favorite brewery, Old Town Brewery. Oh, absolutely, Old Town Brewery. There's no finer. In the area, in the state, definitely, and just I can't say enough about the quality brews that they make over there.
Here's Paul Willoughby on the left side, which is a little change for him coming off the corner kick. Left-footed corner outside. Derek Pirtle only gets the Webley dribbling out of the back here. Plays the ball up towards the outside right. Paul Willoughby's going to get the end of that one. Cummings is still all over him. Cuts it, makes it turn a little bit. I think we're going to see a cutback split between the two maybe. Gets back out wide to Cummings. Cummings with a good tackle, but will be able to get through it. Cross is headed out. Direction from the near side is about ball boys and not player direction. So here's Paul Willoughby making a late run. Lays the ball square to the ball, and then he gets dumped again when Page was going up. I don't know what happened there, but here's Willoughby going the other way. Going to get by Cummings. Wolf is now coming over. Cuts around, there's a 1-360 around him, takes a touch, goes, his last touch was going to come out with it. Puts the ball up to Brian Hadley. Immediately under pressure, puts it out wide to Paul Willoughby. Willoughby's going to come out with it, cut it back, and go back to Norbert Webley. From the back. Paul Willoughby out wide here on the near side. Going to cut in. Plays on Monday, who's going to put it up towards Paul Willoughby. Heads back to Brian Hadley. Takes a look up, takes another dribble, takes a shot, save. Russell does well to save, but only goes out as far as Paul Willoughby. He's going to cut in. He gets taken down. It's the Paul Willoughby fan club.
Paul's getting in some dangerous positions.
Cuts the ball back again, gets behind the defender, cuts it third time, gets across, backside. Home and home series, and that we've established with Nashville Metros. Hope to continue that. The NPSL builds credibility by playing these PDL teams. PDL been established a little longer. Here's Hadley with a nice little pass up to Barbosa. Barbosa cuts it into his left foot, lays it back to Paul Willoughby, overlapping, shoot, save, comes back out to the top. Keeper only goes back to Willoughby. Willoughby loses possession there in the mid.
If this game goes scoreless, even with all the attempts from Rocket City United, the more tighter it's going to become.
Here's Paul Willoughby again. Willoughby on the turnover he created. Going to cut it back. Lays it back to Norbert Webley, who's come up with a good little touch from the bottom of his cleat. Goes up to Paul Willoughby. Cromwell here battling for the ball. Willoughby comes out with it. Gets inside of Cromwell. Lays the ball into Barbosa, who touches it back.
Involved in a lot of plays, winning a lot of balls.
So Norbert Webley here puts the ball to Paul Willoughby. Baldridge on him. Gets behind him and Dodson, I'm sorry. Takes a little left-footed ball towards the backside. Paul Turner puts it back across to Barbosa. Professional deal, as you can tell. It's great camera work from the combination of him and Mike on the sideline. Here's Willoughby again with the ball on his left foot. Takes it back to Barbosa. Starts the switch of the field. Norbert Webley out to Paul Willoughby. Takes a nice little turn. Guy goes flying by. Schaefer gets a good tackle in on Willoughby. He gets double teamed and then pushed down via foul. Our vision is blocked here. This corner kick. Willoughby's going to hit an outswinger from this near side post. High ball in towards Freddie Amande, whose header goes into the back of the net. It looked like Chattanooga FC's claiming for a foul. Plays the ball out wide to Willoughby on the right side. Let's see what he can work here. One or two step overs. Here we go. One little move to the outside. Gets by him. Cuts the ball back to his left foot. Serves the ball in far side. Segment's head.
We've got some questionable calls going on here in the past minute or so.
Oh, and a great pass by Barbosa, and O'Kella takes a shot, and it gets...
Michael Biggs up towards Willoughby. Cuts through. Gets through Lucky, out back wide to Biggs. He's got time on the side. Gets the cross, goes in towards... Play the ball into Rafa Barbosa, who checks in, plays the ball out wide to Paul Willoughby on a one-touch. Willoughby's going to take him on the dribble and cut inside of Steve Command. Gets the cross in. It's a low-driven cross. Goes all the way to the far side to Paul this time. Puts a cross in. Far side's Derek Pirtle, unable to connect. Paul Willoughby on the backside. Ball goes off a defender on the line. Pirtle's header goes in. Again, more contact there. He's going to get a whistle there in high school. Ball gets
Willoughby's in.
Yeah, it gets past Dodson, so Willoughby cuts it back to his left foot, slides it into the goal. 5-0 Rocket City United. Willoughby gets his third goal of the season. Definitely